I do think, in fact, that the alliances that you represent, a sort of nexus, if you like, between local industry and higher education is, well, frankly, it is the hope of the future of our country. It couldn't be more important. I would say that I think, and having looked through the nine winning bids, there are many qualities, but there are two qualities I'd pull out. The sense of innovation that you've all articulated, incredibly important to us, and this, if I may repeat it, this nexus between your local industry and your research excellence. And those two qualities, I think, are going to be fantastically productive. So we've got, we're celebrating, and I think you should shout out when I come to your bids. We need a little bit of audience participation. We've got 3 bids around innovations in screen, led by Cardiff University. That was a little bit muted. We want a little more Welsh confidence in the room. Ulster University. Yay! There you go. And you in Bristol. Do it. Yay! Yeah. Yes. Falsetto, but nonetheless welcome. 2 bids all about innovation in fashion and textiles. One led by UAL in London. Yay! Yes, exactly. Here in force, by the sound of it. And at the University of Leeds. Hooray! Exactly, Leeds, exactly. 2 bids around the future of storytelling, York University. Yay! And Roald Holloway. Yay! Fantastic. You're all in good voice this morning, well done. Community singing later. And a project from Edinburgh about the informatics of the future. Yeah, that sounded almost like a caution. I'm not sure. Anyway, Edinburgh, we're relying on you finally to bring to pass what McLuhan said all those years ago: the medium will be the message. And he sounded as though he agreed with me. And a bit around games, of course, which is a key subsector led by Abate in Dundee. Wonderful. So listen, that actually is a very, very exciting list. I really genuinely am excited by this. Andrew said it earlier. It covers pretty well all parts of the compass. That's a wonderful thing. But on merit, that's the thing. It was a proper process, and they're there on merit. Secondly, it builds on existing expertise in all your areas. One of the principles of investing in clusters is to find existing expertise and then amplify that and grow it. And lastly, it's across many of the disciplines of the creative sector that matter. So the scope of it, if you like, in all those ways, I find really, really exciting. May I also welcome the Policy and Evidence Centre led by Nesta? Yay! Exactly, Nesta, exactly. And that just prompts me, and I will end any moment, to just remind everybody there's a history here, because it was only in 1997 that Britain broke ground and said there is a sector called the creative industries. We defined it first, thanks to the likes of Chris Smith and David Putnam. But having defined it, we didn't really do much about it for the first few years. And it was in the noughties that we had the Creative Industries Council, and then we started to do the work to quantify the value of the creative industries sector. And when we quantified the value of it, and we started to see that it was worth 75, 80, 85, now 92 and counting, and how fast it was growing, that it began to be taken really seriously in governmental circles as a proper policy objective. So, as part of that process I've just described, we now need a proper evidence base. We haven't really had it up to now. What's happening, what works, what doesn't work. So I really welcome the Evidence Centre, Policy and Evidence Centre. If I add this 80 million scheme to the 20 million cultural dividend funds the Arts Council is overseeing, to the 50 million plus that's going into immersive technology, actually, you put that together, 150 million plus, what I'd say is we're on our way. So nothing could be more important. And what I say to you all this morning is good luck and Godspeed. Thanks very much.